Dino SC took on Imperial as both teams looked to finally get a first win in 2021. The visitors were desperate to right things after a 3-3 draw in Ogonna that gave them confidence going into the match day. But everything was extinguished in a matter of 2 minutes as Bless gave Dino SC the lead after a beautiful worked effort into the box. 1-0 to Dino as Imperial were caught flat-footed. Back to passing and starting again, Imperial looked to fly out from the blocks and get a quick equalizer just like they had done against Ogonna. However, the case was different this time, with the home side desperate to defend very well. Imperial had the opportunity to level things up twice before the second goal for the home side, but it was definitely one that went to begging, and soon they were rightly punished, albeit after a quick move broke down at the death. Dino continued to create chances themselves, and they would definitely look for the second goal that would be an insurance before the end of the first half. However, the chances continued to come, and they would not be able to convert, with well-worked effort into the box ending with good defensive clearance and poor decision making. The chances continued to show up for both teams, and Dino would almost rule making it 2-0. However, Ogonna was there to calm the nerves of the Dino fans as he received the ball on the inside and beat his defender before doubling the advantage. 2-0 to Dino SC. Imperial were definitely caught flat-footed once again, and against the run of play, Dino would make it 3-0 as Bless would achieve what was his brace swiftly. It was serious punishment, and one that definitely Imperial were regretting after missing a raft of chances. However, 3 would turn to 4 as the woes worsened and Ogonna achieved his own brace as well with a well-worked shot into the bottom corner. With the score at 4-0, it definitely seemed almost certain that Imperial were dead and buried. However, the visitors continued to create opportunities and they almost pulled one back, albeit they halfway ahead on the worst possible note as Ogonna ended his hat-trick to make it 5-0. It was one that definitely left the Imperial boys heartbroken. The second half would definitely not get much better, and Imperial would come back in a much more determined state, swiftly creating opportunities as they sought for pride and redemption. However, it was definitely a far jip, with a free kick at the edge of the box going wide after poor footwork at the edge of the box. Imperial continued to create the opportunities as they sought to halve the deficit, perhaps drawing inspiration from their draw against Ogonna. They couldn't find it, and soon Friday would make it 6-0, coolly converting after a beautiful cross into the box. It was definitely justice served for Dino as they made it 6-0. Imperial were running the risk of seeing their name spelled, and they would definitely salvage some pride as they sought to quickly pull one back once again. It was all futile effort. Dino put up a strong wall and were determined to keep a clean sheet in this encounter, looking to preserve what was a game that they had been near perfect. Adekunle would make it a 7th heaven as Dino smashed in the 7th of the night with a perfect performance and a perfect score, and celebrations mild as ever as Dino attempted to respect their visitors. 7-0. However, Imperial were still looking for that one goal that would serve as a consolation, and Dino almost spelled the name Imperial with an opportunity that went late begging at the death. 7-0 it ended, and that was all she wrote, with Imperial now boasting the worst defense in the Creative Championships.